All right. Hey, y'all. Because I know passengers are here too. So we're going to get right into Chris's energy and keep it moving. Okay. All right. How y'all doing? Happy Saturday. None of y'all better not be out there protesting if you're black. I'm going to be upfront about it. Mind your business. Mind your business. Okay. And do understand what's going on. I was going to do a reading on that, but it's going to be short-lived and they'll be doing something else to the land by that point. It's just like, I'm just going to wait till all of the different waves happen. There's about 3 or 4 of them. But all of these are tied into the tactics of the fire, the LA fire. Yeah, so the LA riot, and then they're trying to, a lot of y'all know what's going on. All right, so let's get into Mr. Brown's energy here. Looks like he's going to... Excuse me, I think that's court energy where he's dressed like that. Excuse me. Channeling, guys, to those of you who are new. Yeah, he looks very formal and uniformed. So this could be energetically like he's sticking to his restrictions and following the rules. I feel like he's going to start to discover things as he's having to sit still like that and be restricted. All right, so we're going to just go ahead and get into the intro and stuff, because to my members, y'all know y'all just going to be an overload of Chris Brown, because y'all get audios on Mondays and Wednesdays. So, you know, it won't be much to say here. But to those of you who have not joined membership and love you some Chris Brown and the spiritual aspect of him, then please be sure to join, and you will be able to find the link on the community tab. And I'm going to update it here soon on my YouTube channel and replace it with the fan base app, okay? Welcome to my newbies. Hello to my oldies. My name is Diamond, and you are watching Pretty Blind Eyes. The readings held on this channel are for entertainment purposes only. The discussions held on this channel should not be taken as literal advice. I am legally blind, so I do read Braille on my cards to decipher what they are, but I'm an overall intuitive reader. In the description box below, you can find several ways to interact with me, one of which is the availability to book private readings. All prices are back to its regular price. The secret links are gone, but if you join membership, you can get that, get those pre-recordeds for discounted prices. All right, and as I mentioned before, you can find all of these readings. All of these celebrities will start to get released on Fridays on membership, and then the members will pick which readings they'd like to go public. So this is the last day, but this is a launch day, okay? So favorite Friday lineups again this is the last day. It will be where there's original reading that will be fresh and new, okay? All right. All right, so I'm going to get general, and then there are, I think, 2 or 3 questions I hope to remember to answer. I don't know why I did not pull it up on my freaking thing. Let me see if I can remember. It was about his arrest. What's the energy around that like? And did he know what he was doing? And then there was a question about how can this twin support him? We'll put that in her reading. And then there was a question regarding his performance. Will he still do the lap dances and stuff? So, yep, I think my memory is okay. It's okay. I ain't gonna say it's good, but it's okay. All right, judgment here. So again, this is just court energy. I feel like until he goes, we'll get a lot of that, a lot of court energy and stuff like that. It'll be very strong. But with the 4 of Cups and the Devil card and the Chariot card here, let me see what's going on though. 10 of Cups, Queen of Wands with the 10 of Wands. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay, so there's a Queen of Wands here. That's giving me an energy of, is that psychosis, some form of drugs? Let me see. Chariot card. Yeah, there's some obsessed energy here, and I'm hearing like what's done is done. This person could be being tricky to play on. Okay, so let me just generalize the energy, and you guys could put the energy where it goes. There's feminine, well, not feminine, correction. There's females or a female here that To me, this is how weird and twisted it, or kind of weird it is, or like how it has an undertone to it. They are kind of like tricking their minds, right? Because they can't let go of the fact that with him being on tour, they're seeing it as a chance to capitalize off him being on tour. They hate him and they hate what's going on between them, but they can't, it's hard for them to ignore the chances that they could get attention while he's on tour. Sounds like baby mama energy. Okay? So that's what that was giving, you know, and they're kind of like psyching themselves out, just to, it's like, I feel like they tried to like ignore the fact that he's on tour, but it's annoying them now. So we might see the last two trying to get extra nice and stuff just to get attention when he starts to come to certain cities and all that kind of stuff is what that's showing. I thought that was court stuff. It's not. But they you know, court stuff is still around as BMs too though. All right, generally here. I'd assume that's them. If it's not, I guess it's certain girls that's like that, but that feels like them. Because it's like, it's an energy of these, like the energy of these women, they're like bitter at him and they wanted to try to act like they didn't care about him being on tour. And I'm hearing this time, which means this is something that they usually would do, but being that the circumstances are looking the way they are, their pride is tearing them up and they're not really wanting to, but they can't help it. So they're doing things to psych themselves out psychologically to still get some form of clout or attention. All right, Hermit card with the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands. Again, this is all people around him that's really, really pissed off at him, but because they don't want to miss out on a chance to get attention, they're just kind of like faking themselves out. Some are using substances and telling themselves all types of stuff just to you know what they call it, go along and get along type energy. Yeah, this isn't, none of this is his, so he needs to be careful not to let any of this be a distraction to him, and he needs to be careful to keep things in a way where he's following the rules of his restriction. Temperance, because he looks fine, it's just the energy around him. Temperance card, like the people around him. See, Temperance card, King of Cups, Tower card. Yeah, Fool card. Yeah, he's gonna have to be careful. And it ain't even going to be nothing he's going to like get himself into. Is the people he have around him. They need rules. Strict rules. But they're going to try to catch him slipping. You know, there's so many performances. Every day will be different. Some days you'll be alert and you'll have the energy to, you know, implement this or that. And certain days your ass going to be tired and, you know, and that's just how it's going to be. So again, they warning him about some hotheads around him. I mean, but that's usually the case anyway. Before jail, after jail, you know. So, I mean, so we can only hope he knows what he's doing. All right, final general messages. Magician card, Star card. I knew this reading would be like really short because all the good stuff is in membership. Magician card, Star card, the longer readings. Magician card, Star card, 7 of Pentacles. You are my affection. What's that? Dream Girls, when they remade One Night Only, and look at the one card, 9 of Pentacles. Come on, come on. One night only. Well, I don't know what that's about. Magician card, Star card, 7 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. So what I feel like this is, there's this sort of preview, like this run-in that he could end up having with someone, but that's just what it's going to be. And no, not a one-night stand. It gives the energy of what I saw was like the Dream Girls up on stage with their little glittery, you know, outfits, and they both look untouchable to each other, right? Wherever there's a girl here, and it's giving glimpse energy or like a preview energy. I don't see like, you know, shaking hands or well, no. Let me see. It's because it's just like I just see him see her, and it's like, oh, and you know, he's peeping around or whatever, and And that's just as good as it gets, it feels. But I don't know. It looks like he blushes and everything like that. So that seems to be good. All right. All right. So first question, since we're on tour energy, because I think that's what that he's going to see her in passing with a tour. But it looks opposite. It looks like she's doing something that he's watching, you know. And it's giving heavy, heavy mystery energy. I don't know. Ain't no telling. Wonder what his twin is going to get into. All right, so. Okay. So the question was, you know, is he going to continue doing like his lap dances and stuff like that? Especially on the American leg of the tour. So let's see what tour energy looks like. Y'all know, you know what? I just thought about this. I don't even know why I didn't think of it when the question was asked, because I never can tap into his creativity and the release of things and what songs are for this and that. Like, I really don't play around with his music, his creative direction, his music, and his money stuff. No more than like if someone's trying to like block him from money and stuff. But like as far as his creative direction and stuff, I can never, you know, I could pick up on a few things, but not so much so as, you know, oh, it's going to represent this and that. You know, his whole creative mind is a channel within itself. And he always seemed to have that. That's a seamless flow. You know what I'm saying? Like he shines in that, so it never could really get tapped into because he pretty much has balance in it. But let's see. Will he continue the lap dances? Oh, you know what? I guess the question would be, will anything get in the way of it? Because I'm sure if it's a part of his set and it's something he's been practicing and planning for, the only thing that could change it is some sort of accident or mishap or backfiring. Let me see. Or will he do it in America? 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, Queen of Swords with the 6 of Pentacles. No, there's a sudden change of direction here. Let me see what this is. 6 of Pentacles with this Queen of Swords. What is that an agreement about? Is that an inconsistent one? Some is already rented. Why are these girls? There are so many women sad around him. There's some juggling energy here. There's a sometiming girl. So let's just switch it to the American leg. So I guess we can say he definitely will continue it until America. But then there's someone here that's going to try to confuse him. That's a Queen of Swords. And now that don't feel like a woman. I don't think those are women that, you know, that's, let me see, that he's attached to, like, you know, the baby moms and stuff. But let me see. Damn, there is another confusing woman. Let me see, what kind of level is it on? Okay, American leg of the tour. Are we getting lap dances or blockages or what's going to see? Let me see. Oh. Let me see. High Priestess, 10 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. Okay. Well, with the Queen of Swords here, okay, I knew that wasn't somebody that's in his life now. That could be twin or another girl. 10 of Swords, with the 10 of Swords being here, but with this High Priestess and the 10 of Swords, and it was something that really, like this work energy, it's like he's going to get a little frustrated about some form of work or something that this woman has going on. So it seems to me by the time he does his American leg of the tour, he's going to have this, like, a lot of personal things are going to resurface back. Like anything that maybe was unfinished or undone before he left, all that stuff could come flooding back in for him to address. Or it's going to like kind of pick up where it left off, or they're going to start doing something from where he last remembered, like people around him. And that Knight of Wands looked like he's kind of maybe trying to get this Queen of Swords to like shut something down within her work field or something. This is a weird reading. Justice card with the King of Swords. The 5 of Wands with the Moon. Yep. I don't think we'll really even see this happen. Told you, 2 of Cups is twin energy or something, or a girlfriend. It's somebody he feels he has authority over. It's not bossy. It's just like, I don't know. I think he's going to see something and it's like, no, you need to shut that down. Like, that's not a good look kind of energy. So to me, it feels like by the time he gets over here for the American leg of his tour, he's going to be dealing with a lot of personal things. And I don't know how much of it will be public. I feel he'll be a lot more emotional when he comes over here too. And it will be due to a lot of personal connections and experiences. Yeah. So it's very interesting that, okay, let me see. 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 5 of Swords, 6 of Cups. 5 of Swords, 6 of Cups. Yeah, he's gonna be like, oh my God, 5 of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, no, he's not gonna be playing games with whomever, whatever this is, because it's like, it's giving me an energy of like, you gonna tie yourself to that, or oh Lord, hold on. 5 of Pentacles with the 3 of Pentacles. It could be something that loops back around from the past that would want to, God, this is so confusing. 8 of Swords, 6 of Cups, 5 of Swords. Yeah, whoever she is, she's going to be in her head about it. I think he's going to want to try to choose to be like influential to her with that. So that is the question about the American part of the tour. He'll be on some very, very, very personal stuff by the time he gets over here. And it feels one-on-one. It feels like a specific girl. Like he's going to be questioning her choice in work or her choice in, yeah, it feels like work. Like, are you sure you want to do that? Like, that's what you kind of thing. It's not really controlling. So, okay. The other question was did he know what he was doing with the arrest? I do feel like he did. It was more like, let me just, because either way, this is going to be bad. So let me just go ahead and, I think it was very strategic and calculated, Yeah. So I don't really think we need to pull cards on it unless we're trying to see if it's working. I mean, I feel like it's working. I feel like he took advantage of his resources in a way that it helped. Like, he's giving me a person that listens now or take heed to the things and signs around him. He kind of, and listen to his own intuition as well, incorporate it with his resources. Yeah. So that's that. And then the last question was, we never really addressed whether, what can Twin do to be in support of him. We'll do that in her reading. So you guys come meet me over there. There wasn't much happening here that, all the good stuff came out earlier this week. So my name is Diamond. You're watching Pretty Blind Eyes, and I'll see you next go around. Bye.